What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? uh, Good to be back. For those of you that don't know, uh, I haven't really been gone. I've just kind of been absent from YouTube. Uh, I've been doing Instagram streams quite a bit. But today, we are here to talk about the Airo kit from Veek, which is a newer company. I hadn't heard of them before. Um, Roman Mall got in touch with me, asked me if I wanted to take a look at it. So I said, sure, look at anything. Uh, as you guys may have noticed, I changed where I'm shooting the video at. The lighting's quite a bit better here. And a little bit more stable. I I don't know if I'd say the man, the myth, the legend, but maybe the fat one. But guys, for for a newer company, this thing right here is awesome. I'm gonna read you some specs off the back of the box. 2 mil capacity pod. The coil inside is 1.2. Has a 360 milliamp hour battery, and it feels of quality. You've got your leather on both sides. The body itself is constructed of zinc alloy, but they've got a really nice coating on here. And I have been using this thing, carrying it around in my pocket, and as you guys can see, there's no real damage to the paint anywhere. You got a nice LED indicator there that lights up every time you take a draw off of it. It also lights up whenever it's charging. That's the charging indicator. This is the pod. It's not a friction fit. It's a magnetic fit. And it holds in there really well. Like, you're not going to be able to just shake it out. It has yet to come out on me accidentally. And it is a refillable pod. You have your little plug right here, and the plug does come all the way out, but they do give you extras in the kit. So let's look in there. The packaging is actually really nicely put together. The box holds together extremely well. So, of course, you get your user manual. You get your certificate of inspection. And you get a caution basically telling you that you need to allow 3 minutes whenever you're first soaking the wick. Of course, your device would come right here. And then inside of this little box, I'll get to that in a minute, Jaffa. You do get your charging cable, which is inside of another box. And it's short, but it's one of those that's not going to tangle up on you. It's a nice flat cable. Otherwise, in here, you get your other pod that's individually sealed, which is a really nice touch. And you get the extra seals that I was talking about. Focus. There we go. So I mean, it's a really nice kit. I don't know what the retail on them is yet. There's not a lot of places carrying this as of yet, but they are a really Really nice kit. The juice in that pod, it's a 2 mil capacity, but it really does last quite a while for me. Much longer than other 2 mil capacity tanks have. The flavor off of it's really good, which he told me that's what they really made these pods around, was to produce really good flavor. But it's not bad on vapor production either. I mean, I have not tried the ripstick. Um, but yeah, these are really nice. I think they're going to be fairly inexpensive. uh, I'm guessing here, but somewhere in the $25 to $35 range. But I don't see the pods being too expensive either. And it feels like a as high end as a pod system can feel. Um, and Jaffa asked, or the Vape Invader, I know him as Jaffa, he asked if I thought it was better than the PAL 2. It really depends on what you want in your pod device. I really like the Pod 2. I actually have one over there. Actually, let me grab that real quick. So, that's the PAL 2. For those of you who haven't seen it yet. I do like the Orion Q. I actually have one of those over there as well too, but I don't want to grab it right now. So, as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference. For one, this is a much larger battery. It's also a much thicker device. I would say almost twice the thickness. This one, the tank's hidden on the inside. And it does use a replaceable coil instead of a replaceable pod. If you don't care for the added size, which is not, huge by any means, I mean, nowhere near it. The PAL 2 is really nice, but if you want something small that fits almost perfect down into the little change pocket or watch pocket in your pants, this thing right here is awesome. I hear you. Like I said, I'm not real sure on who's carrying these yet. I haven't really been able to find them. They're still new to the market. But as soon as they come out, if you guys want a smaller device, I would highly recommend one of these. The the only downside to me is the fact that they're hard to find right now. That would be the biggest negative. It lasts longer than I thought it would, as far as uh, before the battery dies. The juice lasts longer than I thought it would, and also you have your airflow. If I can get focus on it, you see the little pinhole right there, right above my finger. That's your airflow. So the juice, unlike with a few of them, is not going to get down into your device and cause any kind of problems with your chip. If I'm ever around where I can get a ripstick, I'd love to try one. Nobody around me carries them, or not that I've seen. But yeah, big fan of the Airo kit. Big fan of the PAL 2 also. I like this thing a lot. But anyways, since I haven't been on here in a while, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this video here. And then I'm going to start another video where I can just talk to you guys. But I wanted to do the review separate. That way, it's not a 30-minute review video. But I'll be right back, guys. Just click on the new video whenever it comes up.